announcements shall be posted. The word has been released to the public. But...
Did you hit enter this time?
Did I what?
Did you hit enter this time to actually send it?
I did. On all cases. On all fronts, even. We are officially the liveliest live that ever did Live Alive. So,
hello.
Hi.
Greetings. Now that we're live, and we're, returned once more to our star of Makai, who would like to give a recap for inspiration?
Oh, this week's recap is easy, though.
Yes.
Does somebody else new want to do it? Because I do it a lot.
Killed a lot of
Last
goblins. That's it.
Last time on the Star of Makai, we were waylaid by these evil monsters on the road that are definitely not people, because I don't believe they're people where I'm from. Goblins are clearly some sort of strange oni.
That's really racist.
It's not.
Some sort of
very culturist.
yokai or akuma. Such things need to be purged with indiscretion. And so we did. Flying into a vicious rage, we slew the goblins one after the other, though not after being stabbed and pelted at it from at a distance. The things burst out from the bushes, shot at us from across the bridge, but the day was one when we cut the majority of them down, the rest fleeing into the wilderness. Cowards. I have half a mind to chase them, but it's getting late, and we still have ways to go before we reach the temple. Which was where we left off last time.
Aha! Indeed, you have earned your inspiration, a mighty thing for you to keep and use. But we return with our party standing victorious over the slain goblins, with many fleeing north, deeper into the forest. It is up to you guys if you wish to pursue or continue on your path. At this point in time, it is nearing dark, but your guys' overland travel does get you guys basically just outside of the dungeon at the end of the day. So if you wanted to continue there, you can go with that. Otherwise, I can recalculate and see if you guys change your mind.
We were warned about the spirits at night, right?
Yes, you were.
So we know that we don't want to sleep there at night.
Yes, but you guys can get close enough that you guys can camp before heading in.
Or we can follow the goblins and
It's true.
destroy the goblin menace.
It's true.
Yes.
What?
I have more half a mind to do so.
Don't we have to do last rites, or these things are going to come back as undead?
For
I
those who are
don't
from
know
Yokogon, they don't know about that because they're outsiders for you guys, or Kami really, which is outsiders.
Also, they're not people, so like
Most people, yeah, they don't deserve last rites.
For those who are not from Yokogon, they are humanoids. They would, per humanoid curses and whatnot, would rise as undead.
Yep. Need to take care of that before their eyes then.
Wouldn't we need
what? We're giving rights to monsters.
Aye. If
Just burn them.
They come back if they're burned.
Would that mean they come back as
They
like
attack us.
flaming undead?
What do they deserve? What do they deserve to such respect?
Well, maybe it's about them not getting another chance to kill us.
Yeah, it's less about respect than trying to help other people from being victimized by goblins again.
Then we just collect them into one place and burn them all in the divine fires. It's already simple.
I can agree to that. Will that be an issue if you just burn them in a pile?
Sage, would that be an issue with my 13 knowledge, expertise, religion? Just
Sage, in the depths, do they come alive too if they don't get last rites?
Yes,
Like-
yeah.
So-
It is planet wide.
Okay. I was like, so I'll say it's humanoid or bipedal and
It's not
marginally
Don't worry
intelligent.
about it.
We have to do last rites or it will come back as undead.
They are not humanoids.
Yeah,
so
with a
don't worry.
13, you do not know for sure. It might be enough. You do know this I will give you this though. Burning typically is a good way to prevent rising of undead. Outside of last rites, so it's not actually giving last rites. Some cultures do have it as a last rites, but it really depends on the culture of these goblins that's most important for them. Burning it again is a good way to sanctify them in your church's religion, which generally is enough, especially for if you're like a follower of Nepalis, it's fine. Yeah.
Yeah. There will not be an issue with burning them.
God damn! Look at you rolling a 20 over there.
On a test roll.
Yeah.
I know.
Then give me some time then. And Kuro will begin burning them and reading prayers to Idun
Excellent.
to well, not to take pity on their souls, but to, reforge them in the fires into something better, hopefully.
Excellent.
I'll pray with you, sister.
All right. I assume you're going to loot the bodies before you just burn them?
No.
Okay, well,
I'm not.
excellent.
Well, yeah, let's look for money.
As you set fire to the bodies, you realize that there's actually some explosives still upon them, as they are very, very inflamed now. The alchemist had 2 oils of kerosene, and there were several alchemist fires. In fact, I think there was in total about 6 vials of alchemist fire after the ones he
That's
used.
hilarious.
Wait,
That's
no
a good
demons.
fire.
He also had potions of healing on him, which are now destroyed.
Oh, that's a shame.
Yeah. But
Would you have used anything that came from vermin such as this?
Exactly.
I wouldn't.
They are demons. We don't negotiate with demons.
You are demons.
We should fight.
What the fuck? That's
Wasn't it that one?
racist. We are humans.
Whoa.
These are monsters. They eat people.
No,
They eat
no.
babies. That's
I've
the worst
stabbed
one.
a demon before.
Babies aren't
It threw
as good at
up
running
on my
away.
spear. These did not throw up. No.
What?
Because they died, yes.
Yeah, demons throw up when I attack them.
What's that supposed to mean?
Maybe he means it, or she means it literally.
Yes. The last time I poked a demon, Adele just demonstrates grabbing her signal spear and just like, stabbing into the burning corpse. And then it vomited.
Well, they did vomit blood, so
Hmm.
I would say that counts.
Hmm. Strange.
It doesn't matter. They do not deserve a second thought.
You're correct.
Now, should we proceed on our way, or should we take a short rest before we go forward?
Isn't it really late at night? If we're
It's
taking a
almost-
rest, it's not going to be a short
Almost
one.
night.
It is, at this point in time, fairly dark. You guys are set to arrive around 10 p.m. to the dungeon itself, which is very, very dark. Because you guys are, in November now.
Well, why don't we burn these guys and use them as like a campfire for?
I mean, they are.
I don't like the smell. They smell like dirt and
So
mud.
camp upwind.
They came from somewhere. They may have allies. You've now alerted the allies. We should chase them down before they flee.
Yeah, correct. We should
We
find
know.
their lair and destroy all of them before they hurt anyone else.
They will be a threat to the roads.
I get to kill
They have
more of
gone
them?
in the north. We need to track them. We don't know how far away. They could be lying
Is it north?
an ambush. Yes, and deeper into the forest there.
Is it not the same way that the temple is anyway?
Temple from this position is west of you, and then a little bit south, mostly west.
Oh, that's mine. Let's go.
Yeah, they are north. So you guys would cross the bridge and then head north from there.
Doom music continues playing.
What DM
rounds
campaign? Let's
old.
just kill goblins.
Well, we can't go to the temple anyway. It's nighttime. We can kill goblins all night.
Yeah.
Indeed, we should attack them before they realize their allies won't return.
I mean, they saw us kill them.
Oh,
It's
right.
banging.
Some of them did get away, didn't they?
Yeah.
Yes.
All the more reason to chase them immediately.
They will never expect us to chase them into their own lairs.
Well, if we were
If
going to
we
chase them
can-
immediately, we'd spend way too much time gathering the bodies and setting them on fire.
Exactly. Now they do not expect us chasing them.
Is that how that works?
Maybe.
We just need to be faster than them. Can catch up before they arrive back at their lair. It should be easy targets.
Where are we going? Bunk's already moving.
You'll be crossing the
I
bridge and then heading
will-
north.
Yep.
So,
I'm
Move
looking.
action.
Follow the goblin's trail.
as you're following the Goblin's Trail, I will need survival checks to track them.
Right. Who has survival in this party? I have +6.
Oh,
The only person with survival. Oh no, Chunk and Kuro.
I have proficiency in survival, yeah. No.
Yep.
Because I got some
Kuro.
free proficiencies because of this knowledge.
Can I
Kuro
keep the
has a
+15
+6.
and have a 19? Just I rolled for.
Mm, It is tradition for you to do this, yes. 19 total, okay.
I think Kuro
Curve
gets a 24.
24. Alright.
Just following them.
Mm-hmm.
As you are looking around and trying to find out how they fled, it's very easy. They did not try to hide their tracks at all. It seems they are pushing northwards along the path, an old like game trail of sorts, deeper into the forest and towards the lake. As you can see off in the distance, there is a lake, quite large, kind of nestled between the large mountain to the west where Old Trovenshire lies, and then a lonely mountain to the northeast. Many rivers flow into this lake, and the river actually flows further south and somewhat west of Trovenshire. But from here, you can actually see off in the distance some form of structure along the lake's edge. What appears to be an old ruined tower. I will also need perception checks.
$16, 14.
Haven't updated anything.
Mm.
19's the winner.
19. Alright.
I have dark vision if that helps.
I also have dark vision.
Who's got the 19?
Shiro.
Shiro, okay. That's excellent then. Alright, Shiro, with your keen-eyed vision, you're able to see not too far from the tower, maybe like a couple miles march south of it, because you guys are kind of like on an elevated position overlooking this lake here. On the lake's edge, kind of nestled between some trees, somewhat hidden, not very well, but somewhat hidden, there appears to be a few sets of tents kind of surrounding it, and a small campfire that would have been lit, but you can see from the trailing smoke that's fading out, they have quenched its fire.
Look there. There appear to be tents and a quenched fire.
Hmm.
Do you think it's them?
It has to be.
I don't believe we can approach them stealthily, right?
Not through the forest.
Why would you hide from goblins?
You know what, you're right. Why would we hide from them?
I mean, individually they're weak, but together they're strong.
But together we are also strong.
I mean, we could win a 5 on 10, 5 on 15, but a 5 on 100.
How many tents are there?
I only saw 2, but the foliage is thick here. That is a true statement, right? The foliage is kind of obscuring things.
Yes.
From does the tower look like it would grant oversight onto their campsite? We could
It would. It is unfortunately on the northern edge of the lake, while the campsite's on the southern edge. So you guys are on the southern edge of the lake. You're pretty close to the campsite. The tower's kind of, away from it. But it would.
Before we go in, I would suggest giving me a little bit of time to reapply some of the blessings.
You were in combat for 5 rounds last time?
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't get my turn. Wait.
How much time do we wish to prepare?
I
Could go
only
to
need
that
about-
tower, watch them rest, and then next time they send their band out to ambush any weary travelers, we go in, clean them up, and then finish them when they return.
I only need around 20 to 30 minutes to prepare. If we want to rest instead, we can do that.
It's not an exceptionally large lake. To get to the tower and back would be an hour.
Is there an island on the lake? Sage?
Yeah, I was muted. Looks like there's a couple, yeah.
Any structures or fires on those islands?
Hard to see just because of the each island's fairly heavily forested. If there are structures, they are obscured by the trees. Your 19 did not identify anything with those islands. And the only reason the tower is visible, because it's across the deeper part of the forested region, is because it's a tower and it's kind of stands out.
So options: we can approach through the forest, approach through the lake line. We can go to the nearest island, observe them from there. We can go to the tower and observe them from there. Anything I'm missing?
Underground?
We can walk into the middle of their camp and slaughter them all.
People behind us?
How fast do you take it?
You're not seriously suggesting this, are you? I agree with Thunk. We should just take them as they come.
They shouldn't put up much of a fight. Yes, it's just all them in a display of force. I should scatter them, might even terrorize them to death.
We could even form something of a pincer between them. Some of us move a bit further to the. What direction are they from us?
They're north of you.
Some of us could be slightly more eastwards. The rest of us slightly more westwards. Or we could just assume the normal tactical formation that we always engage in and just march forward.
Believe we should just stay together and march forward. If a pincher opportunity comes up, I'm sure I will recognize it. But we are strongest together. And so we shall meet this together.
What she said.
Right.
Alright.
Would you give me,
Reform brick and
then would you give me
wait.
20 minutes for...
20 minutes. Then the brick shall
Just move
advance.
slightly back then. Reapply the buffs.
Yeah. That, this should work, hopefully. Let's see. Inspire. Yeah. Okay.
Since we know when, like, where the fight is likely to occur, could I, as on the approach, could I pre-enter pendulum stance?
Sure.
Steady. 3, 1. Okay. Then we remove the fading one. Then we, because I can cast up to 3 spells at a time, we try to store another regeneration spell. We succeed, so we store that into armor. 6 plus 2 each turn for 4 minutes. Then stored. And what else do we want? Do we want some DR?
I love DR.
Always.
Always.
Yep.
It's some. Let's try some DR. Increase your DR by 3. That is not sustained. That is just plus 4 hours. Not a lot, but enough for our needs.
So 3 DR for 4 hours?
Yeah.
Can we character update that?
That's pretty insane. Horribly. It's not going to get dispelled, hopefully.
I have a macro now to add buffs to a variable.
Okay, so
Yeah, I forgot to update the cost of the DR.
that's ridiculous, by the way, all the buffs that you do.
I can't do anything else, literally. That's all I do.
Also, like, you know, we only get this if we are able have the opportunity to prepare.
Buffs.
And if they just hit them enough, we'll lose those buffs eventually.
Yeah. I mean, they still, even after I'm hit, they still last for a bit. Not for long, but you know. Unless you fight for like 12 hours.
One day we'll have a glorious 12-hour battle.
I mean, by that point, I'll probably have enough duration where I cast a spell, and I don't even sustain it, it just exists.
It's like he cast it. It's there for perpetuity.
You
Oh,
can
does
make
it-
spell
wait,
effects
are you-
permanent.
It's not, they're not permanent, they will just have a duration of like weeks.
You can make spell effects permanent.
Is there permanency in Unbound?
There is a permanency, yeah. Also,
Yep.
Sealing Mage can just eat reagents to make permanent things. But the wording on it is pretty vague.
That's
It's
kind of
up-
insane.
Up the GM discretion what it costs depending on the spell kind of thing. So, yeah.
Oh, I see.
But
Also, I did a funny thing where, because anytime I cast a spell, the mana for it cannot be spent on anything else. So all of the like 4s in the description, that's the mana I spend on it. So my max mana is reduced by all of that amount.
So your maximum mana is being reduced by
A
28,
lot. I have
36.
I had 54 max mana. Now I have 18.
well, essentially just reserves the
incredible.
mana that you spent on the spell. So if the
Yeah.
spell's still ongoing, you still have to. You can't recover that mana until the spell
Yeah.
ends. So
Which is
not like
essentially a
it-
max mana reduction.
essentially, but not exactly.
Yeah. It's weird.
All right. I'm ready to kill some goblins.
Just,
Though,
I really like how we're
Sorry.
derailing Sage's campaign again. We made
do
a
you mean
whole new
derailing?
party.
what do you mean, derailing?
This is a
He
valid
gave us
side
goblins.
quest.
It is a
He
valid
gave us
side quest.
goblins we
Valid
approved.
side quest: kill all the goblins on the entire island.
Dang. Just these goblins that are threatening the travelers.
We're gonna keep
They've
finding
attacked
more.
us.
That's how goblins work.
That is how goblins, but they are
No.
pest. They are.
I'm going to accidentally genocide the goblins. I'm going to see like a normal goblin in town, and I'm going to want to kill him.
What do you mean accidentally? That's not an accident. We are doing that on purpose.
Sorry, you're right.
For the glorious.
I'll accidentally purposefully kill him. Let's go.
All right. Well, as you
ready.
guys all group up and move forward, are you sneaking? I say jokingly for the most part.
No, but I want to try to upcast a spell and hold the charge. Can I do that? I want
What time
to
is it?
I want to cast enlarge, and I want to upcast for multi-target, and I want it to not start the duration until I actually cast the spell, which will be right before we get into combat, because it's only going to be 2 minutes.
I will allow it, but if
Seriously,
you are
holding-
ambushed, you will be considered holding the charge and thus might lose the spell due to breaking of concentration by getting shot and ambushed.
Okay.
So basically, if you're caught before you catch them, then obviously, sadness occurs.
Right. Well, I mean, they still have to make me fail a concentration check by doing enough damage.
Yeah,
To get through
Oh,
his
right.
DR.
You're right.
Yeah, that's one of those things I feel like needs to be updated too, is concentration DC is a little too low.
Well, they also just have to get through my not raging DR, which is only 16 at the moment. So
I mean, the concentration DC is just damage. It's not half damage.
so
Thought it
let's
was half
see,
damage.
It's gonna be
It's
with
not,
one
it's just-
modifier,
Still pretty low.
and I can.
I
still
mean,
attack
for-
once.
Wait, no, it is.
For us, it's low.
Was it update?
Because I know that most people tend to have like a +6 to 9 concentration for their casters at apprentice rank.
I mean, I had to take a feat to get that.
I mean, my character from Wednesday has a +6, and I don't have anything boosting it.
Yeah, I don't have con or spirit for that.
Either which way,
That's a fail.
that's unfortunate.
I'm already using my one upcast, and I only get one because I no longer have delicate upcasting.
Mm-hmm.
So I can't try to save that. I just have to roll mana control and see if I can not take as much. Yeah, I think that's it.
All right, well,
Nope, I'm just gonna take it in the face.
yep, take it in the face, and I'll copy your tokens over to the new map.
And then we'll try again. Mana burn 5. Also,
All right, copy.
Don't forget spell failure.
you already failed, so it doesn't matter. Are I'll wait till you move this, I guess.
There you guys go.
And
All right, since you guys are not stealthing, let me just do this real quick.
Just
Um,
Just 7,000 goblins appear.
All right,
All
If
these
there are
rocks as a
actually
goblin.
7,000 goblins, I'll be happy.
you guys
The
would
trade.
push into. What were you saying, Funk?
quick
Or,
thing.
Jack?
Quick thing, Adol, can we switch places?
Feel free to
Like-
adjust your positioning to marching order.
Like this, maybe.
It's a
I think, yeah, you and
This
Adol
sun
should switch
silver
places.
spear
Yeah,
as
probably
per
good enough,
torch.
actually.
and bam.
Oh, so you're lighting your
Yeah.
spear like a torch?
Now that it's always that it's sun
Oh.
silver. It's just
How many
Well,
how many rounds was the combat last week?
that was like
Five.
5 rounds, something like that.
And
Five
has it
feels
been
about
long
right.
enough for us to not be fatigued anymore?
from Rage, yeah.
We took 20 minutes.
You guys were waiting for 20 minutes. You guys had a march here, which took an hour.
Okay.
Yeah. So, as you approach into the area, your sun spear from your leader, Adol, glowing like a beacon in the nighttime. You can all make me perception checks. As you can see up ahead, there appears to be a set of 4 tents, all formed from, well, it's been night since your original combat.
I'll just leave that on then. I thought...
Yeah. Because your original combat happened at about 7 p.m., so, yeah.
We spent some time burning corpses. You know how it is.
Yeah. You guys spent some time burning corpses. You guys spent some time resting, casting that spell. So this has been a bit. Okay.
Did we rest?
I don't know if you guys rested specifically with short rests, but I know you guys spent 20 minutes casting the spell, which is essentially like a non-short rest, short rest. So it wasn't
How long is
actually
a
a
short
short
rest again?
an hour.
10 minutes.
We RP short rested.
Okay. Yeah.
Yeah.
An actual short rest is an hour, so we didn't get to actually push the short rest button.
Correct. It can be 10 minutes, but for that one, it would have been an hour.
I mean, do people need a short rest? We can.
Oh,
No,
Give
needed.
the additional
we'll be
40
fine.
minutes. Like,
Could I have
Ah.
channeled positive to heal us?
Sure.
who
Are we
is
already full
damaged?
from the spell?
Yeah. Like,
Are we
I'm-
full?
I have a little bit of scratch.
you should be full
Uh,
because you had the regeneration spell. And it lasts,
right, okay.
Yeah,
That-
for like 4 minutes, so you
Yeah,
should be good.
then it would have been an extra 10 healing and I'm full. Okay.
Look at us.
Mm-hmm.
We're way over preparing for goblins.
Yes.
They
All
are
right.
demons, they.
Oh, sorry. You're right. You're right, sister.
Shiro, Chunk.
It's asking me for an HP value.
Because it's HP, it was changed. It's HP current, I think, now. How to change the macro.
And just make sure you're using the new macros.
I
This is
thought I was.
Were the new macros on
Where's
that
the-
token that was
It's
sitting there,
health.
or on the campaign frame?
Just take the healing macro from the campaign instead. And the
And the
damage
pain
one.
one's the one that's breaking, strangely enough.
Because the old ones used HP, but new one, because it's instead health.
I replaced the one from the campaign with a new one.
That one's been fine for some reason.
Oh, I see. I'll just steal the one from Kura.
Yeah, just still Kuros. Go replace Kuros with one from the replace campaign with one from Kuro.
Mm-hmm.
Copy,
Okay.
campaign frame, healing, edit, Control A, Control V. Okay,
I can't take Kuros. I don't have permission.
that's why I'm just replacing the campaign with it. There you go. Campaign's healing should now work. All right.
We'll cast a quick cantrip while we are approaching, but yeah, that's gone.
What cantrip are you casting?
Just temp HP on myself.
When would you cast it?
When we are like approaching.
That
it lasts
doesn't-
for a
I-
bit.
Like
It lasts for
define
like,
approach.
40 minutes.
14 minutes?
It lasts for 40 minutes. It's
Okay.
Yeah,
And it's just
yeah,
a
40 minutes.
single action to cast?
Yeah,
Cool, okay.
for cantrip. Yeah.
So like approaching could be like here, where you're casting it right now, or it could be when you're like,
Oh, yeah, no.
you know, a bit away.
5 minutes ago.
So, yeah.
I'm also going to go ahead and trigger that spell I had readied when we were 100 feet from the nearest tent.
All right. Well, as you guys are approaching, your spells being cast. Chunk and Shiro, the two of you would notice that the camp looks fairly quiet. There's no reaction to your blinding approach with the sun spear guiding your way forward. The campfire up ahead is devoid of flame, but you can see that there's still a slight glow to it from the kind of dwindling embers of the fire that was recently put out. The smoke trail is no longer burning at this point. Otherwise, the area looks fairly quiet.
Keep an eye out. They could be trying to set up another ambush.
But for where we're at now, that's within 100 feet. So myself and Chunk and Shiro all become large.
Do-do-do-do-do-do. Nice.
Fucking
Ah.
terrifying.
Mhm. All right, together. Let's move and investigate. This.
When we get to here, I'm going to try to knock over this tent with my weapon.
All right, as you move to there, I need you to make me an evade check, Thunk.
No,
I
okay.
would have said it earlier, but I was choking on spit.
Well,
Don't do
It's the
that.
Probably
worst.
shouldn't do that.
I shouldn't. It's the worst.
something, evade, macro, blah, blah, blah. Here's a 20.
Oh, dear.
All right.
Did you put the evade on the guy token? No.
Wow.
As you push forward, you realize only a little too late that you hear the snapping of twine as you crumple over a tripwire of sorts. You then hear a near silent clanking sound before a rapid explosive rings out. Thunk, Shunk, and Adel. I need the three of you to give me body or evade saves.
Error.
I've
Sage has not.
I'm gonna go ahead and say I failed.
It's evades at a +2.
There's... Okay, I see the issue. I see, because there's the lib guy that you never actually sent me.
He put it in Star
It's in
Makai.
Star Makai, yeah.
Yep.
There it is. Okay, let me go and let me grab that. It wasn't with the original set that you sent, so I didn't apply it.
But I forgot.
All right, let me go slap that in there.
Yeah.
That's probably why the other ones weren't working.
Yeah, I thought I mentioned that, but
You did. I was
I guess.
busy updating things. I didn't hear.
That's right.
Or I
Oh,
didn't remember to
God.
update it.
I had a
Versus-
9 and then a 7. Okay. Yeah.
All right, that should now work for the evade macro.
Yvonne.
I still rolled a 2, so I
Yeah,
failed.
yeah. All right, let's see here. That's a fail from Castle. 17 from Thunk.
I rolled a 2
You rolled a
again.
2 again. All right.
Oh, I rolled a 3. That's
Okay.
just me checking the macro.
Gotcha. Well, in this case, all three of you would fail as a burst of almost blinding light will kind of ring out, flashing your eyes, blinding you partially as you blink and just feel this immense pain kind of crackling within your eyes like you were like almost waterboarded for hours. Just purely your eyes being waterboarded. It's very, very painful. Each of you would suffer 18 points of radiant damage.
Ooh.
Huh.
No resistance to that.
Also, you're blinded, but it'll fade before anything matters. So,
It's asking for a value for HP in the Mac.
Just take the one from campaign.
use the campaign one.
I am using the campaign one.
Oh, yeah, that one doesn't have the health thing.
I've
You
updated
can
it, so it
just hit
should.
OK a couple of times and it'll, yeah.
All right, try your personal macro. I just updated it.
I mean, it still did the damage, but it's asking for HP.
Because it's not HP, it's health.
Yep.
Yeah,
that
don't worry
remains.
about it.
Uh,
They've taken the damage, so it's
Gotcha.
okay.
Yeah, I took the damage, but it was asking for an additional input.
Yeah.
yep, that input doesn't matter. Just click OK. Or you can still corrose or mine.
Let me see if this
now
fixes
it
it.
works. I already fixed it. No, don't touch it.
I'm updating the campaign frame, so there you go. Campaign should be updated now too. All right, that's all said. You guys are partially blinded. It lasts for about 3 rounds, so about half a minute. But otherwise, the area is still quiet as the blinding flash will ring through each of your eyes.
What was that?
It's an ambush. Fine then. I'll just wildly
All
point
right.
somewhere in my spear.
As the blindness fades, you guys would eventually notice, or for those who are not blind, you would notice that kind of at the feet of Thunk, there's a small metal cylinder, almost like a grenade, that seems to have been the source of the explosive. And then there's a tripwire that you can see has been snapped, and some small device
vial
attached to this rock here that held the trap.
A valve trap, but I don't think it is an ambush yet.
If it was an ambush, they would have already attacked us.
How long ago was the last activity in this camp?
Give me a survival check.
Oh, here you go.
I'm going to keep an eye out for trouble.
All right. You're guessing probably about an hour ago. Give or take, like 5-10 minutes, 20 minutes maybe. So a range between 40 minutes to an hour.
Last activity was around an hour ago. Probably the other group that fled have warned this one and they left. Are there any tracks that lead away from this place?
You can give me a survival check to see if you can't find any. What are you doing, Thunk? You doing your previously mentioned breaking the tent?
Yeah, I'm gonna start walking on over the tent and smashing things.
All right, the tent is most certainly crumpled, flat. You hear a few
There's
sounds of
another grenade
crunching
inside.
bones as you're kind of walking over the tent, but nothing else of note.
He
I
kills
don't
them in their
see-
sleep.
Bone stretching. Okay.
All right, second tent, similar thing, a bunch of crunching bones, a few sounds of like crunching wood as well. Seems they had some boxes in there that you kind of just shattered. They didn't seem to have a lot, but you then hear a like shattering glass in this one that you're stomping upon.
Stop breaking all the stuff.
No, dude, it's fine.
All right, with a 7, you're not really able to find any tracks, unfortunately. Whether that's because the area is pretty heavy stone-laden beach edge to the lake, or maybe they walk through the water, or maybe you just having issues finding it just because, Thunk's kind of stomping all over everything. Whatever the case may be, you do not find any tracks.
I'm just blinded and angrily kicking tents over.
Did you do the last tent, or are you keeping it alive?
After I heard the glass break, I'm gonna stop for a second and maybe I'm gonna pick this tent up and throw it off of whatever's.
All right. Well, as you pick that tent up, you can see a bound,
Another grenade.
gagged, and heavily beaten halfling inside it. Currently looking around, terrified at the crunching sounds and seeing your stomping feet. No, he almost did. Go find their token art. You were so fucking
Good thing I
close.
told you to stop.
That's hilarious.
Crow will slightly approach the other camps and just look inside. Are they bodies or are they corpses?
Well, at this point, they're mostly just paste, like shattered pieces of wood, broken bones. He stepped on all of them, breaking them down.
Like,
So this huge armored
Were the bones
creature-
alive before I stepped?
No, they were like loose
Okay,
things of food that they left behind.
Okay.
That was close.
like no corpses.
Yeah.
No corpses that you guys can see.
So when he removes the thing and we see the halfling, I'm gonna be like, a halfling. Someone talk to it.
Hello.
He is bound and gagged.
Oh, right.
Gonna
remove the
He looks
gag.
on in terror, but then as you say hello, he seems to calm a little bit. As you remove the gag, he'll look up towards you. I thought you were going to stomp on me there for a second. By the gods. Ed.
It's alright. Take deep breaths. Breathe in, breathe out. And while I say that, I just take out a dagger and just untie him.
Alright. He will, as you kind of like untie him, he will kind of rub his wrist, and as you go to pick him up, he shirks back a little bit. Like, ugh.
I'm gonna channel positive energy.
Alright, you see some of his bruises and the bleeding wound over top his head that's somewhat bloodied. Dried blood, of course, seems to heal. The blood's still there because it's dried and whatnot, but the wound that caused it seems to stitch up a little bit.
Are you alright? What's your name?
And, I think so. A little worse for wears, but I appreciate the magic. Name's, Cade. Cade Calloway. Appreciate the rescue. I feel like I was about to be goblin dinner for a second there.
Mr. Gate, are you from Trovenshire?
Trovenshire? No. But, south of here. I was, kind of going with a caravan out your way, and, well, we got ambushed.
Were you the only one who was captured?
There were others. I don't know what happened to them, though. We've been, like, steadily losing numbers one at a time. Originally, there was, about 7, if I think. I know there were 7 voices, but my tent only held about 2 of us. But, I heard the others kind of screaming and grumbling for a bit. Then it stopped. And a couple of days passed, and more screaming, then stopped. I heard people being dragged off to the north.
Looks to the north. Is it just the water?
You see the lake, and you can see across the lake, pretty much directly north is the tower.
Oh, you bet those gobblers are at the tower.
Very
Also,
likely.
there's their token art for you guys.
Sounds like they are quite a menace in this region.
They are quite an issue, I'd agree with that.
Well, hopefully they won't be issue for too long.
Oh. Well, you mean to take out the camp then?
That'd be far
that
ahead.
is the plan.
We should keep moving.
Mr. Kate, I
Uh-huh.
don't know if you should stay here while it's safe, or if you're willing to try to go back alone.
I'm certainly able to move about. Where are we specifically?
Yeah.
I will try to
Days
explain.
north of
Yeah.
Trovenshire. Right.
Okay. I think I can make my way back to town from here then. See the lake here. Let me just give myself a nature check real quick. Yeah, I can make my way back, no problem. No problem at all. Yeah, if we happen to find the others though, definitely appreciate our rescue and pointing them to Trovenshire. All my supplies were taken, I'm afraid, but what we had for trade, I'd say it's yours if you're able to reclaim it. As thanks for saving me. I would offer you stuff, but other than the clothes on my body, I'm basically naked, so.
No worries.
What
about
sort of
that,
objects were you
Mr.
carrying for trade?
We were dealing with mostly trade goods, hides, iron, some stone, wood, food as well. There's a few other items of note, though. A chest from Malcolm the Wizard down in Dawn Hollow. He was wanting me to bring some things over to the old shop in town. If I don't remember his name. Yeah, the shopkeep, Archibald. That's the one. If he, like a delivery for his or something he wanted, like his thoughts on, something magical, I think. It's in a locked chest. Had a bit of an arcane seal on it too. Bit of a doozy, but if you can bring it back to town, that'd be greatly appreciated. If I can't confirm that delivery.
Oh,
We'll try to I will try to recover the stolen goods.
Yeah, it's bad enough they have their hands on steel and iron. Let alone whatever would be in that chest. We will recover it.
That's certainly appreciated. But, and I kind of like look around, the sky around him. Suddenly getting dark around here. Oh,
The we talk, others may be getting eaten.
true. We should hurry up.
Yeah, what are they talking about?
Mr. Cade,
Translate that.
You should either hurry up or hide somewhere to rest the night.
fair point.
Please stay safe. And she'll
Do my best.
she'll place a hand on him and just cast a defensive spell, just a small cantrip.
Very nice.
Uh, it's with +1 ongoing upcast, so
Gotcha.
like 40 minutes. Just slight DR.
I'll give you a nod. Appreciate it. Hope I'll see you back in town then. He'll give you guys a nod as it seems the dwarfs are getting a little bit bored or impatient, and he seemingly understands Dwarvish. He will begin making his way running out
Does he
back the way you guys
intend to
came.
return to town without a weapon or an escort?
He's already gone. He did not have any
He's
weapon,
small.
or did he have any escort?
He's small. He's very likely to be sneaky.
Good luck then.
He seemed
Let's
fast.
continue.
Rabbits think the same things when wolves are surround them.
How deep is the water here?
It's a lake.
How deep is the
probably
water
quite-
here?
The water at this edge doesn't look too deep. It kind of gently kind of descends down. So you're maybe looking at a couple feet, or not a couple feet, like your feet are covered, your ankles, your shins, maybe your knees at this point, bit about to the waist. You'd have to make checks to see anything past that.
I wanna do a survival check to see if I can tell where the goblins have gone.
Roll, go ahead.
Perception.
Are we medium again?
You can roll me that survival check for the see where they went.
Awesome.
You're not seeing any tracks. This beach is very stony. Doesn't really give a lot of room to leave tracks.
We were told that they went north. Points at the tower.
So let's go to the tower.
I assume we have to swim to the tower?
Or
There's
We
no,
can go
there are
The
no
northern
boats.
edge.
around.
I mean, is the tower in the water, or is it?
Is it?
It's on the edge of the water. Why don't we just walk around the lake?
No, I thought it's in the middle of the lake.
It's on the
Then
opposite side.
we'll just go around, I guess. Yeah.
We will go along the. Let's see. The eastern side. Yes.
All right. Lead us.
Alright, I'm trying to find this fucking map, and I have no idea what folder I put it in.
Bane of every GM.
I know, right? Like, I have my DM map for it, but it's my DM map, so it's got secrets on it.
Yeah.
I'm trying to find the file so I can remove those secrets.
Just Just put a sensor bar over them.
Yeah, it's not that kind of secret map. It's got more secrets than not.
Just sense with them.
It's just like a completely redacted map he puts up.
It's just this is like up 90% of the map's redacted.
Alright, maybe it's in this folder. Da, 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 da. You know, I bet it's on my laptop. Let's take a quick 5-minute break while I go and check my laptop.
Okay,
Laptop break.
okay.
Yeah.
AFK.
Mm-hmm.
I'll go make a cup of tea.
I should roll to identify the tower when we get back.
I'm still here, by the way. My laptop required me to take my headset off. But I am now back at the desk. But I need to look to see if I can find it. So if you guys need to use the restroom, get some food, all that good stuff, feel free.
Yep. Couple people are AFK. I'm here.
Yep.
Yeah. Anyways, how's Chad doing?
Lion Rich Tea, hello. Welcome.
Greetings, Lionel. Welcome. This is a dungeon delving heavy style campaign with a mega dungeon of sorts. You have many adventurers, many of which are rage people who like to barbarian rage. It's very violent. Yeah. You have the half orc, half dwarf brothers, Chunk and Thunk, not necessarily related by blood. You have the party's leader, Adal, who is kind of like a chanter of sorts who can, provide them teamwork and leadership stuff. You have Shiro and Koro, who are siblings of sorts from the region of Yokugan, which is kind of like this planet's version of mythical Japan, with a lot of like kami spirits, oni, things of that nature. And Shiro is the party's samurai, we'll call it. They fight very similar with their katana, but they also have rage, so it's hard to say really. And then Koro is the party's long form casting buffer, because they have some really good buff spells that they cast that takes forever to cast, but they last forever, so.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
We are currently on the lake, going to a tower on the opposite side of the lake to chase down some goblins that have kidnapped a halfling, apparently.
It's true.
To be fair, we weren't chasing them because they kidnapped a halfling. We were chasing them just to exterminate them. We just found out they happened to have kidnapped a halfling. Yet another reason to go exterminate them.
Yes, clearly this is part of my destiny. I'm one of the many people I have rescued and will rescue.
Let's see. Okay, I think I know why it's not on here, because it's on my external, which is not currently plugged in.
Oh no.
Oh no, I'm just a fucking banana. I don't know how to read things. Never mind, it's on my computer. Whoopsie.
Yeah.
Those are just in the wrong folder.
Yeah, it's in the wrong folder.
Hmm.
It'll be just a second while I go and convert it to a map image and then paste it into the world. Because it's a Photoshop file.
Of course.
But yeah, it's good stuff. The party is currently chasing after some goblins who they were ambushed by upon the road, and from that they found a halfling fellow who was captured by said goblins, who was nearly squashed to death by the parties in large Dwerkling. Oh, Dwerkling? Dwerkling.
Dwark.
Dwark.
Dwarf.
They're like a dwarf, but also a dork. And an orc. Dwarkling.
An orc.
Yes. Anyways, let's see here. I want the paper effect. Nah, I don't want the paper effect. Alright.
I made a sandwich.
Don't want legend, don't want the grid. And then from there, we should be good to save this, export it, and then save it again as a wall VBL. If I can keep those. I swear I already saved the VBL version of these things, but I guess not. I thought I had the map ready to go. I was like, I'm good, I can just import it in, because everything should be saved, but I'm a banana.
VBL is finicky.
Yeah. Well, I might have actually done that. I think I just saw the image, the file for it. Oopsie.
It's just
You had it the
your
whole time.
folders. Your folder spilled open, and all the files went to different folders.
Yes, they did.
No.
All right. Import map. Let's see, documents. Yeah, it's in my folder for Star of Makai, but it's your showcase 3. It says .rp map, so it should work. Not sure why that file's not working. Oh, because it wasn't taken from the cloud yet. That's why. That would do it. That's why it wasn't showing up when I was trying to import it.
It's the cloud.
The cloud.
No, it's all just a bunch of issues.
We should return to Monkey.
Alright. Tools, campaign.
To be honest, Monkey's a bit overrated. Why not return to Lizard? Just
You'll
at that
retract
point,
those
just-
words, sir.
You know what? At that point, just go full back to single-celled organisms.
those were the days back before we had those little mitochondrias. We weren't multicellular, just one cell on its own.
Okay. There we are. There we are. All right. Meanwhile, how are people doing?
Good.
I made a chicken salad sandwich.
Nice.
I have a coffee.
Coffee's good.
It's been like 8 years since I had coffee.
I just like it. Little bit of
You got
sugar.
with the addiction.
I used to drink like a pot a day.
How much is a pot?
4 cups, 8 cups, 12 cups. What kind of size pot did you have?
What kind of cups?
Are they like Keurig cake cups? Did you get the
No,
old
like,
style?
I worked at 7-Eleven. You know the big ones they make at 7-Eleven? Those big pots?
No,
I used to
we
drink
don't
one of
have
those
that.
every day.
Nice.
We don't have
As a-
that here, so I don't know.
As a
what you mean.
European, you don't realize that cups are a unit of measurement in themselves.
No, I mean a cup. Well, how much is a cup? I don't use cups. I use a cup. I
I
have a cup.
I do not
don't.
know the
It's a big
translation
cup.
for it.
What is a cup?
About 250 milliliters per cup.
How much?
250 milliliters.
250, right? Because I have a
236.
cup which I
0.5.
drink things out of, and it's like 800 milliliters. It's a big cup.
Mhm.
It's almost like a beer mug at this point, and not a cup.
60 ounces a day.
Hmm.
Fluid ounces or ounces?
Fluid.
It's 60 fluid ounces.
Let's see, 60 US fluid ounces is 1774 milliliter.
See, my
Mhm.
big cup holds 6
Well,
cups of coffee, which is what I usually drink every day.
Eh, and it's got
So
four.
I worked overnights at 7-Eleven,
Mhm.
and I got free fountain drinks and coffee while I was working. And I literally would just go through a whole pot during my 8-hour shift because I worked 10 to 6. And
I mean,
at like 4 o'clock, I'd have to start making like 5 pots of coffee for the rush. 4 in
Yeah.
the morning.
I mean,
Here we go.
that is the big
Look, if you
benefit.
get free coffee, you drink free coffee. It's not a really it's a no-brainer, honestly.
Yeah.
If I got free coffee at work, I would drink all of it.
And I
So
also
it's
got
understandable.
all
Well,
the
if it's a
grill food that was
7-Eleven,
going to expire.
They also had Slurpees, right?
Yep. Oh no, I couldn't have
Uh-huh.
that.
Oh, you couldn't have free Slurpees? Okay.
But I could have any of the like Coke, Pepsi, any of that out of the dispenser.
Man, why would you work at 7-Eleven and not get free Slurpees? Like,
Why would you work at 7-Eleven?
Well, I was there by myself, right? And the doors don't lock. So I couldn't have anything that would make me have to go to the bathroom, you know?
Yeah, that's fair.
Coffee never does that.
But I'd get off work and get home. My girlfriend would be like, spend time with me. I'm like, no, I'm going to sleep. She'd be getting up to go to work.
Wow.
Hmm.
Wow.
That is how schedules work.
It's like, I'll spend time with you when you get home from work, but then before I go to work.
The bane of our existence, scheduling.
Truly.
Mm-hmm.
All right. That should do it. And I think I'm all set. Everyone give me them R's when you guys are ready and returned.
We already did.
All right, well,
Quite odd.
like a new set of R's.
I got an Aries.
All right.
Somebody bouncing a tennis ball against the wall in your house?
No.
No, that's the keyboard. Your keyboard is unstable, so anytime you type, your keyboard shakes.
No,
and it
my
hits
keys
the-
are just mechanical. I need to get a new one that's not as loud.
Yeah.
Mechanical keyboard.
Yeah. I got the mechanical keyboard because it sounded cool. And like you type and it's cool, and then you start doing that during the night and you realize how loud it is, and you're like,
Yeah.
no, fuck this.
It's a mistake.
Barely.
All right. Grabbing your tokens from the map of the Goblin Camp map. As you guys spend about the hour it takes to kind of surf around the lake's edge to the tower's base, still glowing like a beacon in the night. Everyone roll me perception checks once I put you on the map. Let's see here. Where's the map called? It should be this one, I think.
Goblin camp.
No.
Goblin Tower. The Tower of Doom and the Goblins.
Ruined tower at
Goblins.
Old Trovenshire.
The goblins in the tower at Trovenshire with the polyhedron.
I'm very confused.
With the shiny click-clack rocks.
I think I found another bug with this fucking map tool update.
Oh no.
I'm not seeing it pop up as an option on map selection.
Maybe it just hasn't loaded all the way yet.
That wouldn't matter.
He's the local host. It's already there.
Found it. Okay. Yeah,
Oh.
it was.
Did they just mess all the folder structure up?
Yeah. Okay.
Sadness.
All right. Set yourselves heading northwards along this dirt path. So just like at the base of the path, and then roll me that in perception checks. So I can close my laptop now. I don't need to open. Yeah. Like I knew I had the map saved somewhere. Just need to organize these things again. All right.
Oh, sister.
So this tower we're approaching, anything notable about it?
I still need perception checks. I cannot provide any details.
And that's what the checks are for. To check the tower. The tower is towering.
If it helps, I have dark vision.
It might.
Everyone has dark vision except for Adele, maybe. Do you have dark
Put
vision?
that light out for a bit, so you don't reveal our location at all times.
Your familiar also has 30-foot life sense.
Don't you have like a cover for that thing?
Like a familiar pouch? Yeah.
No,
No,
for
for
her
the-
spear.
For the spear. We can literally just wrap it in like some cloth.
Oh, right. You're right.
Yeah, I have the baldric belt. Yeah, that holds it. I can just put it in there for now. And reveal it at a dramatic moment.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, light source, clear. Oh,
I just realized I might not have actually put you guys on the map.
goblin dungeon. Alright, light source. Clear. Because it's going back in the shoulder thing. Yeah.
All right.
Now.
I feel like I've seen this map before.
No,
You
I
might
just
have.
imagined.
So, let's see here. 18, 18, 17, 14, and 9. Alright, that means it's not the worst.
I don't even have low light vision. It's fine.
It's fine. The light of the moon is the only thing you need
These
to
guys
guide
have
forward.
bonus. your guys' bonus. I'm setting the DC for your perception right now, so one moment.
So long, nice to
This
know
one.
you
All right. All right. Well, I don't think anyone hit a 22, so as you're approaching, I will provide you guys some details, and then I will provide you guys what's happening. Don't mind the fact I'm adding you guys to initiative right now.
Oh, what?
What?
Need a 30 stealth.
All right.
Why is Blurp on initiative?
I added all PCs and they're marked as a PC token. Don't worry about it.
Okay,
All right.
No worries.
As you guys are curving around the lake's edge, pushing up and towards the tower, you can see it stands atop a small hill overlooking the lake itself, surrounded by forests and a sea of yarrow. The crumbling stone ruin that is this tower seems to have many floors, each of which more haphazard and destroyed than the last. All around it are fields of crumbling stone that seem to strike out within the sea of white flowers. However, while the tower itself appears to be relatively unstable, the ground floor, and the first floor, in terms of British terminology, so first floor and second floor for Americans, remain undamaged, at least relatively so. And as you're noticing all this, it is at this moment when arrows begin flying outwards from the darkness of the tower's depths, striking out towards you all. Roll me initiative as you are all in a surprise round.
What's yarrow?
It's a type of flower.
Flower.
Yeah. It's normally used for like medicinal purposes. But you don't know that until you roll herbalism.
Antiseptic, antiseptic. It's pretty cool.
Yeah, it's a good plant.
Also kind of tasty if you prepare it right.
Oh,
So what kind of moon do we have?
Let's see here.
I'm only asking because I don't even have low light vision, so full please.
Yeah, you might have to go check. I mean, you have your giant sword or spear.
Yeah,
not out
but I
yet.
need to save that for a dramatic moment. I can't just start with that out.
All right, let me go bring up this real quick because that'll tell me things. What year is it?
I guess I'm
the date.
taking divination next and taking vision to give you dark vision.
Vision's pretty good.
Because I can give it to you for like forever. It's not even sustained.
All right. The moon at this point would be in a waning gibbous. So not particularly visible. It's actually almost... It's just barely coming out from what appears to have been a new moon.
Mm-hmm.
What's the weather like?
Weather would be partly cloudy, a light breeze, no rain, but there are storm clouds on the horizon that will likely be here on the following day.
Wait, waning gibbous.
Really cloudy.
Might have read that the wrong way.
Yeah, waning gibbous is the one right after a full moon.
Yeah, no, you're right. The icon on the calendar shows it as like basically non-existent moon, so yeah, I'm just reading the icon wrong. I feel like whoever made the icons for this particular calendar got them incorrect. Flipped them, which is fine. If you're wondering, by the way, here is the Astral Divergence calendar. You guys are on 2704 AD, Age of Omens, the 1st of Galdark, the 11th month. Because you know it's November 1st in the game currently. So it's, almost the 2nd because it's almost midnight.
Let's see.
Anyways, let's see here. Who's rolled initiative? Should be everyone. Cool. Alright. Let me go and roll for my enemies now. And they will just be in group initiatives for ease. Sort. Okay. And then you guys are all surprised until I remove that symbol. So let me just start this off. Boop. All right. The goblins within the tower have gained initiative, and I will turn on some combat music.
Yippee!
I feel like my stamina is wrong.
Let's see. Let me look at our sheet then. Junk. Says you have stamina 17.
My token says 16. I think my other token said 17 on the last map.
Vitality gain in general went down, so you should have lost some stamina.
I mean,
Yeah,
my
I've
maximum.
only got 12 max.
Yeah, vitality is rated to stamina, so
My vitality went up.
stamina is rated to vitality. How did your vitality go up? Vitality went down across the board with the new update.
Yeah.
What's your con mod plus spirit mod plus vitality?
Wait, what's your vitality?
All right.
Because
6.
comfortable quality got nerfed.
14.
Basic endurance got nerfed. What else? What do you have vitality from?
Yeah. 6 vitality. Then basic combat training, basic endurance training.
Because basic endurance does not give vitality.
It no longer gives
It just
vitality.
gives-
It gives stamina, though.
Yeah,
Yeah, it gives stamina now.
yeah, that's probably it. So,
Yeah.
Right. Yeah, I should have 2 more stamina as well.
yep.
All right. Well, here is a flat-footed shot against Adel, and there'll be 3 against you, Adel, and then 3 against Thunk. All right. I rolled a natural 1 in there, so let me roll the confirmation on that real quick. Does not confirm. 23 and a 24 to hit you with a 19 to confirmation on that 24, Adel, against flat-footed.
Hits and confirms.
All right. First one hits you for 12. Second hits you for 20.
Okay, 12. We still got that plus 3 DR. So that's 2 lethal.
And then the minimum
So
non-lethal,
2
which would be
plus
8 non-lethal, yeah.
non-lethal. Okay, there we go.
All right, and then the
And the
20 piercing from the critical.
20.
Additionally, because it was a critical, and I have critical rating of 3, I'm gonna go grab you the critical effect for piercing damage.
It's 10 piercing.
You're looking at bypasses 3 of your DR.
Additional 3 damage. Okay.
Alright, those are the first 3 goblins shooting arrows at you from their heightened position upon the tower as they all kind of jump out and rain arrows down upon you. Here's another 3 against Thunk. And again, flat-footed. Looks like they are all going to miss, probably, or maybe... Wait, one of them hits. I have an 18 showing for one of them. All the other ones are lower than 18.
And 16 damage means it
Yep.
does 0.
Which means that would be minimum damage of 8 non-lethal.
Alright.
Alright. We then go to the Goblin Warriors. The Warriors would likewise share in the shooting of the bows. Oh wait, no. The Warriors are elsewhere. The Warriors will do things.
They are doing things.
The Goblin Slingers are top there with the Goblins. The Goblin Slingers will begin swinging their slings and launching some stones. If these hit, I'll be doing additional damage.
How far away are they?
They are atop the tower. They are the Slingers. They are about 80 feet away, which means these ones are going to be at a penalty for you guys to hit you guys. So I'll let you guys know what the penalty is. The Goblins didn't have a penalty because they were in range. Alright.
Because it says it's short bow 50 feet. Or are they closer?
Now let me go double check something real quick. That is right. There was something that made them in range.
Vertical distance going down doesn't count to the total distance.
Does it? I thought it's like halved.
Alright, their bonuses to range would not save them, so you would not be hit if your AC is 18, Thunk. Everyone else, I believe, is still hit, though.
I want to say my AC is only 16.
Oh.
No, it says 18.
It is 18.
Your token says 18.
We have buffs.
It's
Yeah.
halved. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So you feel free to give yourself that non-lethal back. Alright, so here is one shot against Thunk. Against flat-footed AC, I have a minus... It's 2 per range movement, right? Pretty sure.
Yes.
Okay,
That's
this is minus 4 penalty. So 15 to hit you, Thunk. And then here is the one upon Adel. 19 to hit you, Adel.
Yep, that hits.
10 bludgeoning. Minimum damage for these guys would be 8. Or, sorry, 5.
5, so that's 5 non-lethal.
Yeah.
Almost.
Alright, and because you are hit, Adel, whenever they make a ranged attack with a thrown weapon against a flat-footed opponent, they deal an additional die of precision damage against you that is 1 die size smaller than their base weapon. So that would be, for you, an additional 2 precision damage.
Damn.
Alright, and there we go. That is the Slingers, as there's only 2 of them. And we go to this creature here, which is not actually in combat, so we're just going to remove them from combat. Thunk, you are no longer surprised. If you have anything that lets you do stuff in surprise round, you may do so.
Nope.
Alright. Adel, you are no longer surprised. If you have anything that lets you do things in surprise round, you may do so.
Nope. Nothing.
Guro,
We don't
say
even-
anything.
We don't even see these goblins, do we?
I'm aware.
Yeah.
You'll see them soon. I'm just waiting for you guys to not be surprised.
Just chilling.
Alright, hitting creature has gained initiative. Stepping from atop the tower, this goblin will reach forward into a bandolier and will launch with a slingshot a vial of alchemist fire out towards you all.
That's just rude.
It is pretty rude.
Good thing we're gonna kill this thing.
Alright, all of you guys need to make me an evade save.
Imagine.
Another 9.
Wait, I don't think it's.
Alright.
Where's
Thunk, you're gonna suffer half damage. Also, make sure to make this damage for your familiar as well, because they're in the area of effect.
Oh, damn it. It's okay. I'll just eat it in the face.
So I didn't make it, only Thunk made it.
So far. Yeah.
That's everybody.
Yeah. And bloop.
Blurp.
Chunk fucking blurp.
Alright. There you guys go. That should let you guys see the tower.
Woo. That's something that should be looked at. Evade saves are dex and intelligence. What if it's mindless?
You just use Dex.
Okay. Then Blorp should have a +4, not a minus. Or, yeah, not a plus
Not a
one.
+1.
Oh, he still made the save, so you're good there. But so you guys would suffer half damage if you hit a DC 15 or higher. Those who failed would suffer 16 points of fire damage,
Explodes.
as the alchemist fire would explode forth in the area.
Good night.
Did you go down?
Adel falls unconscious from non-lethal damage. Alright, Shirdo, if you have anything that lets you act, you may do so, otherwise you are no longer surprised.
One, two, three, four, and 3.
Nice, very nice. Alright.
20 in one of them.
And Chunk, you may act if you have anything that lets you do so, otherwise you're no longer being surprised.
I can't like channel positive, can I?
Only if you have an ability to use a basic action during surprise round.
Pass.
Alright. Real initiative begins as the goblins have regained initiative. Another volley of arrows will all fly towards Thunk. They're all going towards you. You still have yet to act in the combat, so flat-footed still, unfortunately, but I don't think that changes your AC, to be honest.
It doesn't. We are amazing.
1, 2. There's a critical, does not confirm, but that's a 15 piercing coming your way, which would reduce that to 8 because of your minimum, I believe, I'm pretty sure. Let me just make sure. Goblins' minimum damage for their bow is... minimum damage 7. 7.
7. Okay.
Alright. Alright, that was 2 shots so far. I have another 4 to go. Alright, that's another 22 for another 7 non-lethal. And then that's a 10, that's an 18, and that's a 7. These guys' attacks would have a -2 penalty. So that 18 would miss. Just because of range.
So another minimum.
Yeah, just another minimum. They've already applied it. Okay.
Also, we don't see them in the initiative, if that matters.
Yeah, they're using base tokens, which I'll make visible so you guys can see them in initiative. Alright, the Goblin Warriors will maintain doing what they're doing. Goblin Slingers will then toss some stones at you guys. Here's a stone against you, Thunk. -4 penalty on top of this, so that's just an outright miss. And then the other one will do the same, -4 penalty on top of this. 22 to hit, which would slap you for minimum damage for the Slingers of 5 non-lethal.
Does it still do the thing it did to a doll?
Since you're still flat-footed, you would also suffer that D6 non-lethal precision, so additional 3 precision on top of that.
Precision DR.
Nice.
Oh, yeah, precision DR. So 1 non-lethal?
It was 5 non-lethal plus the 3 precision.
We have 8 precision DR.
So no precision damage.
Yeah, no precision damage, just 5 non-lethal.
So do I take the minimum in precision damage in non-lethal?
I don't think that's the case. I think it's just for physical damage.
Okay.
But I'll have to talk with Lex about how that functions, because I don't know, to be honest. Right, for now,
Okay.
you just basically ignore the precision, so we'll go for that.
Alright.
Alright, that is the Goblin Slinger's turn. Thunk, it is your turn properly. You can see Adel has fallen down, peppered with stones and arrows. You yourself are, doing just fine.
Can you delay your turn until the end of mine? I'll just throw a region on us.
Oh,
Like on
okay.
all of us.
So I don't heal myself. Okay.
Well, you can delay. Yeah, you can delay, and then you will have like your full turn. If you just delay the initiative. Can you delay your initiative in Compound?
Yeah.
I think.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go ahead and
Oh.
channel. I'm just gonna take my turn. I'm gonna go ahead and channel, and
Just
then I'm
don't
gonna
move
attempt,
too far away from me.
I'm gonna attempt to cast a spell.
Yeah.
I'm gonna attempt to cast that same. Yeah. I don't know if I can hit the DC. I'm not actually very good at spellcasting.
And so everyone recover 13 healing, right?
Yeah, everyone heal for 13.
No, I choose to resist.
I am good. I am gonna channel. Then roll your save and heal anyway.
I'm really bad at resisting.
All right. Does that get Adel conscious?
Potentially. Have you healed yourself yet, Adel?
Yep.
Cool.
I'm healed.
Yep, they are no longer unconscious.
alive.
They are alive, but they are prone.
That also means he doesn't have to skip his turn because he goes before you do.
Yeah, that's fine. That's fine. Yeah. Just
Um,
don't move too far away from me.
Yeah, and then I'm gonna cast the resize. I'm trying to decide if I want to try to upcast or multi-target or not, or just cast it on myself.
Fair.
Play it safe.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Then yeah, I'll just make it personal, which will reduce the DC by 1 if I have a spell point left, right? Or is it 2?
By 1, yeah, I think.
By 1. So that makes it to DC 13. Hopefully I can actually cast this. Hey! Alright.
Barely made it.
And then, hold on. No spell failure. Yeah. Alright. I become large.
Yeah, we have 25% spell failure.
26.
Oh.
We have negative luck, remember?
Oh yeah.
You grow big, healing your allies as you stand there
Alright.
ready for combat. Anything else?
It makes lunch an adventure every day.
I'm gonna quick action Arcane Strike in case I get to attack.
Very good.
And what is your range?
15 feet.
So if I 10-foot step, I'm in range?
Yeah.
Alright. I'm gonna do that so I
Very
can be in front.
Adel, it's your turn. You are prone, but alive once more.
Conscious.
Need to stop having this happen to me. Right, basic action. Gonna stand up. Go. Let's see. Did I get a 5-foot steps? No. Still grouping up here. Second basic action. I'm just gonna. Okay, that's what I'm doing. Adele stands up. Alright. Watch out for traps. They trap their caps. They likely trap this tower. As I'm gonna give people a bonus to evade. Oh.
Yeah.
And not be prone anymore.
Is your
And
tactical
that
bonus
is my
still
turn.
accurate with all the changes to tactical bonuses?
Yeah, it didn't reduce my current, just what I could hit.
So I have a
by, like,
question.
3.
I have a question about this now.
Mhm.
My ancestor blood rage didn't get changed. I asked Lex specifically about it. But I'm not currently raging. If I start to rage now that this is already out, do I still get the +1?
I need more context than that. I don't know what.
I believe it's just that you gain. Like, it's not when you apply it, it's just whatever you gain.
It says
Just
while
occasionally.
blood raging, whenever a friendly creature, you or a friendly creature within 30 feet gain tactical bonus.
Gain.
Tactical bonus is increased by 1.
It's when you gain. So
Yeah, it's when you would gain
gain
it.
the
So
plus
it would not apply right now.
Okay. So it wouldn't apply when I start raging.
Correct. All right. Anything else for your turn, Adel?
Nope, not gonna use a quick or 5-foot step.
All right. From there, we go to Kurdo.
Question: if I
Yeah.
activate a spell from my runic armor, does it count as me casting it?
What do you mean?
Like, there is a restriction of only casting one level of spell per turn, right? Does it count as I casted a spell this turn? Because
I believe it's counted as like casting from a scroll, which you can do both.
Yeah.
Because you're activating a magic item.
Basically, yeah. It's not really casting a spell. It's
Alright, then I'm activating the stored spell, which gives us each 3d6 healing, or 3d6 plus 2 healing per round for 4 minutes. Just making up this thing.
yeah.
I believe it activates immediately Guess that's how you did it last
Yes,
time.
it would activate immediately, and then at the start of your turn, every round, you'd re-roll.
Yep. So, everyone can heal 10 HP.
Mm-hmm.
Including... Don't forget to heal non-lethal. If that heals non-lethal, that is not mana burn.
It automatically heals non-lethal. The macro would, so you don't worry about that.
And now, how far away is this? Too far away from us.
I'm back to max.
Nice.
Well, yeah, then we go. I'll just go here and go. Let's step here. Do 45.
Excellent.
Action, and everyone gains additional 3 silver DR.
Very nice.
It starts with the other one because they are different DR types.
This is so stupid.
Do make sure to post your buffs on the top right.
Hmm?
Do make sure to post your buffs on the top right.
Give you.
Let me just add it to this thing. Okay. DR 3 silver. I'm not sustaining it, it's just 4 minutes. Just 4 minutes. And that's my turn.
All right.
Mankind.
Just quick point of order. Material DR does not stack. You take the highest of material DRs.
No, it doesn't give, it increases. That's the funniest part of it.
What do you mean?
Well, I already have silver DR, so I'm just increasing my silver DR by 3 and giving them 3 silver DR.
So they only have 3 DR from you, and you have 3 plus your base.
Yeah.
Okay, I thought you were saying you had 2 of the same spell, just different DR material types.
No, I have
Okay.
a spell that gives just normal DR, just general. And this one gives silver DR specifically.
Okay.
It's just because they're different DR types, they stack.
Yes. I thought you were saying you had like cold iron and silver, and I was like, that's not a stacking thing. Okay, with all that said, though, the Goblin Torchbearer will pull off another vial of Alchemist Fire, and will launch it with a slingshot into the center of everyone once more. I need everyone to make me an evade save, including the squishy slime blurp.
And also again.
We dodge these. With a +3.
Everybody but Thunk dodges this.
Alright.
15, yeah.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, everyone but Thunk makes the save, so you all suffer half damage thanks to the tactical evade bonus. It's 26 fire damage reduced to 13 to those who made it.
15. Yeah.
Wait, that's the wrong way.
Yeah,
Never mind,
it's
I'll
definitely
go
the
forward
wrong way. All right. That Gobbo's looking pretty happy. With that, they will continue doing what they're doing, and with a snap, you'll feel the burning rage beginning to fuel each of you, as the Alchemist Fire seems to catch fire to your clothes. Everyone who suffered
Even if
fire
you're safe?
damage is on fire.
I'm not wearing clothes, I'm wearing armor.
Even with evading?
Toasty.
Yes.
Our armor is made out of chitin, and chitin is very
It's just
flammable.
a flavor of... Yeah, chitin's very flammable. Flavor for... you gain advantage on any damage roll that includes fire damage, and whenever you deal fire damage, the target starts on fire.
Woo!
That's a feature they have. So I'm just going to give you guys the symbol protection from fire, so I know that you guys are on fire. So at the start of your turn, you're suffering from fire damage. Hey, Shirdo, at the start of your turn, you're suffering from fire damage.
How do we
How
put
much
it
do I
out?
suffer?
I just need to grab it real quick. It's in the Game Master's Guide for the roll for
Like
it.
a D6.
I think it's like 2d8 actually, but... Burning rules. Okay, burning dice. 2d6 fire damage every on the start of your turn. Let me roll that up real quick for you. You suffer 4 fire damage as you are aflame.
Cool. As a free action, I become very angry.
Very angry.
I'll spend a point of ki to give myself plus 20 movement speed. I'll spend 2 stam to quick move.
I'm gonna steal your spend rage macro.
Hold on, let me spend more stamina because I definitely had less stamina than that.
Alright. Of note, these guys are all on the 2nd floor. You can see there's a set of double doors right in front.
Oh, wait, no. I was right. Never mind. Double doors. They're on the 2nd floor. How high up is the 2nd
I'm setting their
floor?
elevation right now for you.
20 feet.
That's too far away for our weapons.
What does the bottom
My
floor
weapon.
look like?
You just see a set of double doors blocking your view.
Like wooden? Steel?
They are wooden. They're wooden. If you want specifics on what they're about, I can give you that detail, because I actually have that.
Oh, please.
Let's see here. Crumbling tower. Let's see. Alright, they look to be fairly battered and I wouldn't say flimsy, because they're not that bad, but they're not good quality. They're not bound in iron or anything like that. They look to be just weather-worn wooden doors.
I see. Well, I've got my current weapon drawn right now, so for the time being, I will do my quick move, then my one action normal move to approach the door TM.
Alright, very good, very good.
And then I will make an attack on the door, please.
Excellent. Make me that attack roll.
There it is. I will be power attacking the door?
Are you cleaving it?
The door!
And I'm wild attacking the door?
The door!
But are you cleaving it?
Can I cleave the door?
No.
Is the left door and right door a separate entity?
I mean,
I mean, if
you
you
know
just-
what? They're large enough that you could cleave them. I will allow that.
If you destroy them,
Splendid.
you can pendulum stance step inside.
That's a true statement. I could just left and right. Anyway, first of all, the first one with there's the power damage. So 15 power damage onto the fire. So
All right,
30
well,
fire,
the second one's a
2
miss.
acid, 19 slash.
It is not solid enough of a strike to actually harm the door, but the first one will harm it.
So the second one isn't
damage.
actually an attack roll. It's just I just click for the damage button.
Gotcha. For the cleave? Or...
For power attack. As a power attack.
Gotcha. Okay, that's right, because you had to do the other macro for power attack damage. Alright.
Yes, cleave for second gives you that with the power attack damage gives
Go
you that.
and figure out what my damage is on this here door.
Don't cleave yet, because what if you destroy the door and you go inside?
Well, it's not like I can really
You
save
can.
it. That
I mean, the
much.
cleave is just the
You can
continuation
stab-
of the swing, right?
No, you can stab between cleaves with pendulum stance now.
That's a true statement, but
Like,
I
you
don't think there's going to be a
destroy
goblin
the
directly
door
on the
and
other
you
side
go
of this
inside.
door.
I mean, you destroy the door and then you look at what happens next.
I don't think I'm in my furious rage. I would reserve that integrity.
I'm
mean,
glad
you-
that you
you're trying
attacked
to
the
go
door,
s-
though.
I mean,
'Cause I
you're
was gonna
trying to go
Kool-Aid
through
Man.
the door, so you punch the door and you go inside. Makes sense.
I would don't get me wrong. I'm stepping through. Like I'll be like
Well,
I'll end up being like here
oh, I
because
see
the
it.
door will still be in range.
Okay, I see it. Alright, the strike will cleave into it, dealing some solid damage, actually. The fire damage seems to burn swiftly and truly within the door itself, as the fire damage is actually, the door is vulnerable to it. So that would put it at that, and then at that, and then additional 50% because of the vulnerability puts us at that. The acid damage seems to do nothing, it's like a little superficial damage, essentially. While the slashing damage will shatter it with the power attack, crushing through the door, burning through as the door is shattered. So
Wow.
the right door breaks with your swing. On the other side, you can see a bunch of goblins ready to strike out. They're ready, or their delayed turn will trigger as soon as you end your turn.
Splendid. Where are they?
Chiro,
In terms of, like,
get out.
I will go and make the first floor visible to you because they are on the first floor.
Of course.
You stole my
They're
Kool-Aid
visibly
Man
ready.
moment.
There's still the second door.
Get back, Chiro. They're going to surround you.
Oh, thank you. I'm going to move forward into them.
All right. For
That's
purposes
an
of
option.
your view, you just broke the right door, so I'm going to reveal the right pass for you, and then you would see basically that. So this is again the grass right in front of you, and you're just like looking in there,
course,
and
that's fine.
they're not visible
Where are the
token-wise. So you'll
goblins?
fix that. There you go. There you go.
Hand them over.
You can see 3 goblins right in front of you.
Well,
Oh,
you can
splendid.
pendulum-
5 foot
you
forward.
can-
I can actually pendulum swing forward.
Yeah, you actually don't even need to step up because you have reach.
Oh, it's true. Oh, everything just keeps getting better and better.
They are warriors, so they might just, poke the shit out of you.
Hold on. Let's see. This one will suffer one of my cleaves. Let's go to normal. Am I ranging? Yes. Am I charging? No. County to the damage. Wait. Hold on. I clicked the goblin token by accident. Oh, actually, no, I won't. I'll just do this.
I just realized I never actually made the VBL portion of the map not visible to players. There we go.
So the one higher up is the first floor.
This is the first floor. This is ground floor.
That is versus Goblin. Oops. That's Goblin 4.
Ooh.
I fucked that up. That should be 13 for that power attack damage. So
But it's
36
confirmation still
fire.
accurate.
Ignore the confirmation. Ignore that. Ignore that.
Okay, gotcha.
It's
Gotcha.
just for damage.
Gotcha. I keep
Yeah,
saying
if you see
it.
the
Yeah.
macro,
yeah.
just count damage.
All right, let me go look at his
So-
his stuff real quick. He's going to try to parry, obviously.
Versus 22.
Yep. All right, parry set and failed parry, but he really tried. All right, that will crash into him for 23 fire damage.
36 fire, 1 acid, 12 slash.
38, 36, yeah.
30.
You add the 13 from the power attack.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Let's see, mob damage. Nope, I need to select my enemy. Slash him to him for 36 fire, 1 acid, and then 12 slashing. And then reduced by his DR as he suffers a heavy hit. Crashed and burnt. The body of the goblin will flop over, a charred mess, as he is slain.
I'm assuming it's not
Damn
a
it.
As you slam into him, you are going to be stabbed by spears.
Oh, right. So these are the spear type warriors?
Yep.
Yeah.
Alright, Hedgehog stance means you would suffer retribution damage equal to the rank bonus and spears plus their ADM. For these guys, that would be 10. So you're suffering 20 damage. I just need to see if you're in range of the other one because the cover. Yeah, okay, no. This guy, because of this door not being broken, you're golden. So just 20
ADM.
instead of 30.
No, cleave again.
So 20
Wait,
retribution
how do
damage.
they do that much? Rank bonus and spears plus attribute damage
They
modifier?
have a strength modifier of 4.
So.
Strong.
And then
So-
double because their weapon has a ADM 2.
Oh, it's the actual
Oh.
ADM bonus, not the ADM modifier. That's why I was wondering.
It's not.
So 4 times 2 is 8, and then plus rank bonus of
You.
apprentice of 2, so 10. So 20 damage.
But- Okay.
It's lower
You-
if you get out of the range.
Just kill them.
Well, it's 0 if you get out of the range.
It's 0 if they're all dead.
So yeah, take 20 damage. You're up.
Yes. I will. That one in front of, like directly in front of me, following the cleave from the door,
Yeah.
can eat.
Well, do make sure you take the damage. It might give you a wound.
It won't, because endurance.
No, it won't, because I have endurance.
It is good habit to take. Anyways, that will
You're right.
actually miss as he
Boy,
parries it.
I have to. I can't believe this. Hold on, I
Flavor
need
text
to
parry, by the way,
actually-
not actual
How do
parry.
you do the thing where it changes your wound thing to?
You make sure your endurance toggle is toggled on.
Where's the endurance toggle?
I'll do that. It's just in the
Thank you.
token somewhere.
And then with my remaining 25 feet movement,
Oh my goodness. There's so many macros that are broken, and I'm like, why? Why did you fuck with my macros?
The
Hey, it's
character
fine.
update, endurance, talent
I
is under
did that.
core stats.
I just did it
my
manually.
remaining, yeah, hold on. My remaining 25 feet movement, I would be relatively here to the door.
Yeah, you'd be there for the door. Because the door is 5 feet ahead of you, and then the goblins are like right here.
I'll just 20. I don't think I needed a Dalsum extra thing. I could just 25 horizontal.
Alright.
Even if they do surround me, do I care?
Not really.
I might care. But I don't care that much. I don't think.
Well, you move into there then. Alright, as you move out of the threatened reach, they will both slam their spears towards you, both of them trying to trip you. Here's the first one.
They can make an attempt.
Really?
That's a natural 1, won't confirm, does not confirm. Here's the second one. 23 to trip.
23. I roll CMD against this, yeah.
Yeah.
Yes.
Good luck.
My
I have
CMD is
good
complete.
CMD because
My CMD's a 3.
it's actually not. It's actually higher because of reinforced. I think. No, not
I'm
reinforced.
assuming this is adding.
You are knocked prone and are prone in front of them. You're unable to
Wow.
continue your movement.
That's
Hey,
annoying.
you still
Well, I
have
have the
that free
free
move
move
action.
from Adele, so I
It's
guess I'll crawl. I'll just like I can just stand up. But then I'll
Alright.
take another AOP.
You want to stand up?
I know because I don't know how many AOPs they
You
have.
do not.
You could find out
Waste
for
them.
us.
Waste
Yeah, I'll
the
find
orb
out.
so that others can, enter.
From prone?
Yeah.
Alright, well, you're going to be stabbed twice. They have at least 2.
Hit, which gets soaked, and hit, which gets soaked.
That's a miss. I rolled a natural
you-
1.
In that one.
Oh, that's fine.
Alright, for the first one, I'm just seeing if they have any bonuses against prone creatures, so don't take the damage just yet.
It gets soaked anyway.
Yeah, it would have to be way more damage for it to not get soaked.
Yeah, I know. I'm just making sure. Alright, you're looking at 5 non-lethal.
Cool. So I suffer 5 non-lethal.
5 non-lethal, but you are now back to standing. But that is all you can do.
It's okay. I've got the free move from Adele.
That's what you just use to stand up.
Standing's only. Oh right, yes. Whee!
Alright, the warriors have now gained initiative.
Okay.
Good thing you're not prone.
Alright. They will essentially 5-foot step. This one is beneath. I'm going to make them size, or give them a halo so you know that they're below purple.
And they already don't have the elevation 20.
Yeah, it's just so that it's easier to tell from a distance from the
Yeah.
the elevation symbols and whatnot. Alright. So these 3 here, they're just going to stab you. Stab the shit out of you.
At least you won't have to poop.
You know what? Actually, we're gonna start this with a trip. So here's the first one trying to trip you. The one in the back specifically. 25 to trip. You are tripped.
Oh, I'm on the floor again.
Now they're gonna stab the shit out of you. All right. First one is going to slam and jam with a push.
My AC is 2 lower, just to, in case that means anything. 14?
So 18 to hit you for 14 piercing.
Do they have any bonuses to damage? If they do, then it may not soak. But
I just looked
if
and
they
they
don't
don't.
have any bonuses.
They don't.
Oh, in
They
that
have
case, that
other
soaks.
things, it's just not for prone. Alright, so that's 5 more non-lethal. Next on the list is going to stab you. He's going to miss, he's going to push the attack.
Miss?
Critical, does not confirm, so that's another soaking for 5 non-lethal. And then the last one is going to
We're
stab
just
you,
gonna go down to non-lethal damage.
and then it's going to push the attack for another miss.
No. Wow.
Alright. Chunk, it is your turn.
Oh, I get to do something.
Charge in.
What are my penalties for attacking from prone?
Like -4.
I think it's like -4, yeah.
Charge
Is it only -4?
If you do 2 basic actions, it's twice your movement.
We have 15
One
foot
is
reach
half.
right now, right?
+5, so 15, yeah. So if you go like here,
See
you
here.
can 15 foot, yeah.
Love this game.
I have 50 foot movement, so I can only go out to like here.
Prone is a -4 penalty to attacks, yeah.
Single charge
Mhm.
is half speed, double charge is double speed.
Yep.
Okay, 2 action. Rage.
Rage, yeah.
Rage
yeah.
first, 3
Important.
action. And then 2 action charge. I'll go to my 15 foot from them.
Yeah.
Although I have to take the closest available, don't I?
You do, unless you want to provoke.
I mean, you can charge this one, like where is it? This one. In this case, you will just go here.
Yeah. Because otherwise my closest available would be here, right?
Yeah. So,
So
you can
yeah, I'll go
charge
to,
this one and
I'll charge the one on the right. Warrior 3.
And you
have
fail a
advantage.
DC 5 acrobatics?
Can I fail?
Yes. As in, do you have a less than +4 acrobatics bonus?
Oh no.
Then you're good to do that.
I have a 5, so I can only fail a DC 7.
Which means you would be allotted essentially 2 space bars. No, 3 space. 5, 6. Yeah, 2 space bars whenever you charge without issue. So if you
Cool.
need to like make a turn, or if you need to make like a try to charge through an ally like you just did, you can do it twice without issue.
Okay.
Kill it. You have advantage.
Yeah, I never really understood why you like if I have the ability to go the distance, why am I penalized for like taking a slight curve when I have the range? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Just don't trip, Lamau. That's why it's it's only a chance that you trip.
Okay, so I'm attacking Goblin Warrior 3.
All right.
I think I'll take that.
All right. That will slam towards the goblin, who will try to parry. He will not parry as he is slammed for 33 minus his DR. As that goblin is squishified. However, as you do that, 2 spears will strike out towards you as you would suffer minimum damage twice because you're out of sight of their threat and range, so they cannot do retribution damage. Which means that'd be 10 total non-lethal.
Wait, why twice?
Because
There's only
Because
one
both
that's
of
in
them-
range.
both of them are in range of their ally. That's what matters for hedgehog style.
Yeah.
okay. So
Yeah.
10 non-lethal.
And
This
only-
thing has no maximum range, so you can literally, as long as you're within reach of the ally, you can retribution damage anyone within the plane.
It has to be melee. The attack has
How
to
do
be
I
melee.
do
that triggers
non-lethal again?
it. Just damage yourself, and there's an option for non-lethal in the checkboxes.
So, like, if someone has 60 reach melee weapon, which is fully achievable, they just still get hit with a 10-foot spear.
Hedgehog,
somehow.
hell of a drill.
Mhm.
It,
Yep.
How does Just goes through dimensions.
And I get a second attack because of rage and wild attack.
I believe I got rid of Ball Attack's second attack.
It's a talent now, right?
It's a talent now, German rank specifically.
Okay, I guess I'm done.
And it's only
Alrighty.
when you do an all-out attack, not when you do a charge.
That's also true.
Right.
All right, top of the round. We're a little bit past time. How are people feeling?
I'm good to go.
8 more hours.
Good. Yeah.
Getting kind of sleepy, TBH.
All right, we can call it here.
Yeah, I'm fine with calling it here because I just tied Shiro for most kills again.
Oh, God damn it.
All right, well, we'll call it here as you guys have begun your assault upon the Goblin stronghold within the region. Hope you guys had fun. We are going to pop off all that good stuff. Hope stream enjoyed it. If you guys are interested in the Unbound RPG system, you can check out Big Chair Gaming on Twitter, Blue Sky, all that good stuff. They have a Discord. You can check it out. The PDFs are posted there for access. And, yeah. Hope you all have a good one.